Hey everyone, this is George back with a brand new episode of D-Runk Comics. I had to redo my top 10 2020 books video because of what's in this box. Just stay tuned after the intro, check out the revised list, and let's see what I got here. Alright, you guys are going to have to bear with me about what's in that box because it's towards the top of the list. And we're starting at the bottom with number 10. So number 10 on my list is Sensational Spider-Man number 1, featuring the all-new Spider-Man, who happens to be Ben Parker, my main man, Scarlet Spider. Book was written and drawn by my main man, Dan Jurgens, and it's signed by Stan Lee, which happens to be the only Stan Lee signature that I have in my collection to this date. Number 9 on my list happens to be New Mutants 98 and a CGC 9.8, baby, featuring the first appearance of Gideon and no one else. Number 8. Alright, number 8 on my book happens to be number 8 in the series of Secret Wars, featuring the origin of the Black Suit symbiote, baby. One of my all-time favorite books. Had it in a 9.6 earlier in a newsstand. Had to upgrade it, get myself a 9.8. And I also happen to like the fact that it's not a newsstand because you got the black Spidey head right in the bottom of the corner instead of a barcode. Nothing wrong with those newsstand chasers out there, but more barcodes, this ain't for me, baby. 9.8, Secret Wars, number 8. 7 up! Number 7 on my list happens to be Gambit, number 1. The gold foil variant. Amazing book. Got it in a 9.8. It's literally one of those books that I've just been wanting ever since it existed. Came out back in 93, and I've wanted it ever since. It's always been kind of an expensive book, so I had to wait until I became an adult, like a real grown boy with some disposable income, baby. And now I've got it. Gambit number 1 and a 9.8. Number 6! Alright guys, number 6 on my list is an amazing book. I picked it up from an auctioneer dude, Comically Flawed, and it was originally a CBCS book. I wanted to flip it over to a CGC. First time I did it, it came back at 9.6, and I was not happy. Did it again, came back at a 9.8 the second time around. But even after having it graded twice, I still got it for well under what it's selling for right now in this grade. So here it is, guys. Edge of Spider-Verse, number 2, featuring the first appearance of Spider-Gwen. Love this book, love the character, and extremely happy to have it in my collection, especially at the price that I was able to pick it up at. It's number 6, y'all. Number 5! Number 5 on my list happens to be issue number 4 of Ultimate Fallout, featuring the first appearance of the new Spider-Man, Miles Morales. Just a character that blew up this year. This book has been really hot. Fuck that preview book. I don't care for that. This is the first appearance. This is a comic book, not a preview book. And I'm super happy to have it in a 9.8. And this is one of those books I was able to pick up raw, submit it myself. Eventually, after some pressings and resubmittings, this book is a 9.8. And it's beautiful. It's staying home with D-Runk. Number 5, baby. 4! Alright guys, number 4 on my list is Giant Size X-Men number 1. Huh! Hell yeah, dude. Got this book from my main man, Comic Books NYC, the Don Dada. Sold me this book. Paid a good price for it. And I mean that in, like, it costs a lot of money, but I wasn't taking advantage of either. So, hell yeah to this. Got this book. 6.5 white pages. First full appearance of Colossus, Nightcrawler, Storm, Warpath. Second full appearance of Wolverine. Dude, Krakoa. Krakoa's in this book. Krakoa. Hell yeah, guys. Number 4 on my list. This is my number 4 book, y'all. That's fucking nuts. Alright, let's check out number 3. Number 3! Guys, number 3 on my list is Amazing Spider-Man number 149, featuring the first appearance of the Spider Clone. Eventually, it was retconned to be one of my all-time favorite characters, Ben Reilly, the Scarlet Spider, and got this book and a 9.8 with white pages. It's a book that came out way back in 1975, a solid 8 years before I was even alive, y'all. Woo! And this book is in way better condition than me, man. I'm like maybe like a 4.5. This is a 9.8. And it's white pages, it's beautiful, and it is number 3 on my list. Deuce, deuce! Alright guys, number 2 on my list. Number 2 is the new book that I picked up, and I just got it in my possession today. And it's inside this FedEx box. But I've been having a problem getting it out of the box, and I just don't know what to do. Maybe if I start listening to some of these voices in my head, it will help me to free this book. Let's find out.
Let the devil out.
Oh, let it out. Gotcha. All right, let's get to it. Daredevil number 1, featuring the first appearance of Foggy Nelson and Karen Page, y'all, and our main man, Matt Murdock, the Daredevil. It's number 2 on my list, y'all. Daredevil, look at this shit. CDC graded 4.5, off-white pages, and it's the number 2 book in my 2020 haul. Y'all, number 2, Daredevil number 1 is number 2 on my list. And that's because of what's here at number 1. What does it take to be number 1? You gotta be X-Men number 1, baby. X-Men number 1 is number 1 on my list for the books that I picked up in 2020. Number 1, y'all. Number 1 means we're dealing with the first appearance of Cyclops, Magneto, Professor X, Jean Grey, Iceman, Beast, Angel. Number 1. This is number 1 on my list. Now that leads me to a fantastic question. What's number 1 on your list? If you're not making a video and you don't post on Instagram, comment below. What were the 10 best books you got in your collection this year? I'd love to see what you got. And if you did make a video, feel free to, post a link to it in the comments below, man. Let get your channel out there. Let's all check out each other's hauls. 2020 has not been a fun year for really anyone, but it's been a hell of a year for collecting, especially for me. I've been like extra blessed this year. So, hey guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it, and I enjoyed collecting them. So, do me a favor, like the video, comment below, and subscribe. And when you get done doing those things, you only got one thing left to do. You need to do your very best to remember that I am unable to quit, as I am currently too legit.